Hi everyone, I'm Doug Klassen, the Executive Minister for Mennonite Church Canada, and with me today is Tom Poovong, who is a Mennonite Church Canada witness worker. We are filming this in Hua Hin, Thailand. Yes, it's a tough place to be in mid-January when you're a Canadian, but we're not here on vacation. We're here because we are visiting the ministry that Tom and Christine are engaged in as witness workers for Mennonite Church Canada. Tom and I have been connected for over 20 years,
Yes.
And that was when I was working as a pastor in Mennonite Church, Alberta. Tom was a leader of the Lao Christian Fellowship and came to see me. We got talking about different models of church and how he could move the Laotian church to a different stage where it was. And as we got talking one time, I pulled a book off the shelf by Lois Barrett called Building the House Church. And I handed it to you, and I said, "What do you think about this, Tom?"
Yes.
And you took that book and you did what with it? What did you do in Calgary?
Well, I started to read it, and then of course, church planting is my passion. Since the Laotian group need to move from First Mennonite and have the place of their own, so I started a house church at my house, and then it grew. And then, of course, and then the Lord blessed us to purchase another house. So we have two house churches running in about 3 years period.
Exactly.
And then my mom decided that this is too much for me. So I also married already that time. So our whole family moved to Trinity Mennonite Church.
Right.
Of course, there because many people are from First Mennonite, so we went back and got involved with the ministry. Christine and I became a deacon board.
Yep.
And then after that, we also part of the 5 family committee to look after refugees from Syria.
Oh, from Syria.
So
Okay. Yeah.
with all those experience, and then later on, the Lord called us. Well, because this is always in my heart. It's time for me to come back to Asia to maybe do a church planting, just what God used us
Yeah.
did in Calgary.
There you go.
So and then 2013, off we go. Came to Thailand, and then under Mennonite Church Canada as witness worker to do pioneering church planting.
Exactly. And you've planted how many churches now? You're just yourself.
We have 6 house churches now.
6 house churches.
Started from Khon Kaen, where I live.
Yeah.
Currently live now, and then one in North, and then a few others in Khon Kaen city
Right.
and district.
Exactly.
So altogether we have 6 house churches.
Exactly. And you've helped to form this Friends of Grace network that is kind of like an association that brings a whole bunch of different churches. And about how many of those are in the network?
Right now we have about 100 places, and then 50 of them have a church building.
Church building. Okay, and the rest are kind of house churches and
Yes.
meeting in different.
Yes, correct.
There you go. See, folks, this is we wanted to tell you this story because this is an illustration of where your vocation in life is found, where your greatest joy meets the needs of the world. And the moment I met Tom, I thought this guy has apostolic gifts in him. Give the guy a book, and here we are, right? And this is the kind of things that grow out of congregations and out of deacon committees and out of local work in the churches in Canada. And all of a sudden, you're here in Thailand in mid-January. So here we are. Thank you. And we know these stories are happening in your congregations as well. We ask for God's blessing upon them, and please pray for the ministry of Tom and Christine here in Thailand.